your volume off.
A ringtone?
Yeah.
Now, I'm about to push live.
Yep, go ahead. We live.
And dude had on glasses, didn't he?
Yep.
Should take my shirt off and be like,
Hey, Carol.
Will pair in a minute.
I should try to find the video, but I have to find it. Let me. That would help, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, Tay.
Everybody got their tax money, so they ain't on live.
Ain't nobody want to be on live. No, they not watching the Oscars.
They are getting Jordans and buying Cadillacs.
So hopefully we good. Let me clean the screen.
Rolling them L dogs.
Clean it off a little bit.
All the hustlers.
There we go.
All the players.
Hey girl, let me flip that tax check.
Black man's heaven, you know.
All right, you ready to start?
It's beginning to look a lot like was. Follow my every now.
I don't know what he got going on. Let me see. Hey, baby.
Who you calling?
Hey, Dub B.
Who's Dub?
That's Tay.
She didn't change her name.
She's right here. Say hey, mama.
I said who was Dub?
And then I said hey, Dub B.
I said who was baby? You said Dub B.
No, I did not. I said you said who was baby? I said
what
Tay.
I deal with? You see what I deal with?
Yeah, I said.
Ain't nobody on my
Hey,
line.
Dub B. It's one person on there. I don't know who it is. They coming.
Oh, what I do?
Look at you.
Ah.
Heather's on there. Hey, Heather.
Do you want
This dude
want to tag
I don't know if I got anybody to
Kyla?
tag.
Hey Heather, happy birthday week.
Hi, happy birthday week. You ready to get this party started? Where everybody at? Let's tag DC. Tag your people. Let me see.
See, I'm about to mess up something. I don't know how to tag everybody.
Just type their name. Kimberly.
Is it this right here? Nope, it's that, ain't it?
In the comment. Hit the comment bubble. Now, you can just type their name. I don't know who else be on the live with us. But anyway, for the people who are there, thank you for...
Doing all that.
I know.
Why did I push DC and Barack came up?
Hey, Melody. Hey, Paul. All right, people coming in.
You're welcome, Heather.
They gotta see. Look, somebody
Did you
gave
at least
some
have
love.
fun? It came from Heather.
Well, Heather always give us love.
Yeah.
Let's start this show. I'm Miss Nikila.
And I'm Mr. Majors.
We want to thank you for joining us this week on our show called Speak On It. We like to keep it fun, keep it real, and keep it aligned with the Word of God
as closely as possible.
Hey, Ed. Okay, so like, there's a few things that are different.
Ed.
Yeah.
Change his name to Edward.
That's probably the name his mama gave him.
Well, I mean, it is, but he was Ed Coon.
So a few things are different. One, someone's got some stylish new glasses. Why the dog creeping up the stairs like we're not gonna hear him?
Downstairs.
He trying to creep up like we're not gonna hear him.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul. Hey, he said, hey, family.
What's up, Paul?
And then I got surgery on my face.
Yep.
Look.
Surgery.
I got a little crooked smile. You see it. It's all right.
You had a busy week with the jewelry stuff, Heather.
Yeah, I seen that. Hey, Christian. So Heather was part of the people who had got like burnt by the jewelry lady. She's this jewelry chick. Like they was dropping out jewelry, like from the story that I read. Like they would drop off like a diamond ring, let's say, and then say, "Hey, split these 3 diamonds into 3 different rings." You know, like an heirloom. And then they get their stuff back, and it'd be fake diamonds. It wouldn't be the diamonds that they dropped off to the person.
Wow.
It was crazy. Like it was a big old thing.
Is that what happened with you, Heather?
I think they had, yes.
Oh.
Yes,
well,
so y'all got to be careful from that.
That's just as bad as the cars, the shut down and took everybody's
Took
car.
everybody's car, yeah. You gotta
that's-
be careful with people.
What's up? We used to
So,
school together. I can't remember what we used to call her.
hey,
Little bit or
Rakim.
something. What did we used to call you? Was it Little Bit?
And Dennis. I got some friends from that I normally don't see coming on. So what's up? I must be popping up on your timeline, which is cool because with algorithms and blah blah blah, you don't hit everybody. But
And something else happened. She had her surgery.
I did.
As you can tell.
It bothered me at first. So like you see, it's just crooked right there.
Well, you won't nobody notice if you point unless you point it out.
Well, I just pointed out now, and I got a nice little scar.
Yeah, it's a little
down
scar.
there. I'm still kind of puffy too, but yeah, just if you see me in public and I'm drooling, help me out.
She probably got some paper towel on it. All you gotta do is go just like this.
And I already know, what I'm saying?
I didn't train her. She's been having chicken all sprawled around her, macaroni and lettuce all in her mouth. So yeah, just point at her lips, she'll get it.
But surgery did go really well, in spite of, what I'm saying? I think they had some kind of hiccups. Extra stuff happened that I was not happy about. And it did end up going a lot longer than they thought it was going to go. But I came out of it, so that's good.
Yep.
And still not cancerous or nothing, so that's good.
Y'all should have seen how fast I was going down 65. I was getting it. Me and the Chevy was like 95, close to 100. I'm praying, I hope I don't get pulled over because they going to tow the car and me, just be like, screw it.
Yeah. Just can you just drop me off at the hospital, sir?
Yeah, I think I hit from Lafayette to where'd you have your surgery at?
Methodist.
I think it was like 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was getting it.
Cause he just started a new job, remember, before we got to the new show. So he started a new job and then so he had to, work.
Yeah. Didn't have a choice.
But it was a later in the day surgery, so I was able to, he was able to get there before I even came in. I think I went in at noon, 1 o'clock.
Yep. You can get out to about 6 or 7.
Or 7, so.
For a 3-hour surgery.
Yeah. They ended up taking more than I wanted them to take. But it's all good. It's all good. I just have to get used to the, I talk so much and then I feel like sometimes I just be drooling.
Kevin said she got you, girl.
Thank you, girl.
Well, she said, girl, I got you.
Thank you. So, but I mean, the recovery was a little tough. I did have to take 2 full weeks. And I still got recovery to do. I still have to go in every 2 weeks right now for them to check on it and stuff like that. I'm still on soft foods. I try to get by here and there, but then my mouth get tired. So
she been smashing chicken wings.
I've been eating good.
Yeah, she been eating.
Don't get me wrong.
That first week was like soup. It wasn't nothing but soup.
And then one time I tried to eat more, and I was like, nope, just give me my potato soup. I'll take the potato soup.
That night we had pizza.
Yeah.
And she was looking at me like this.
Oh my God, y'all. Have y'all ever seen somebody eat something that looks so good?
Just chew it.
Hey, what's up, Uncle Keith?
Chew it slow.
Yeah, that was like food porn for me. I was like, ooh, baby, chew it slow.
I felt uncomfortable. I was ready to call human resources. I'm like, man, what's going on?
Let me make sure I got you in the picture. Good. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
What's up, Unc?
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, chew it slow. And he was making Tostinos. Oh no, they're called Totinos.
She used to call them Tostinos. And then when I told her it was Totinos, she like, no, it's Tostinos.
It's
I'm
Tostinos.
Like, no, it's Totinos.
I ain't never seen a $1.25 pizza look so good in my life.
But I did have cheese on it, some seasoning.
Put some ranch on it and smeared it all around. I'm like, oh.
See, I'm a big boy. I know how to eat.
So he doctored it up. So anyway, we want to thank y'all for coming on joining us. Now my eyes want to water. Now I put glasses on. So these are my new cool glasses.
Boy, today she was looking just like her great grandma.
Because it was cold. Did you jump in?
Yeah, I had to. I couldn't see nothing, Heather. I mean, for years I thought I was invincible.
Hey, Delia.
Till my sight started going.
Yeah.
And up close I couldn't. When I put these on, I was like, wow.
A whole new world. It was just like this. What?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, dang. And, I knew I seen stuff up close blurry, but until I put these glasses on, it was like, wow. But the bad thing about it is, with these on, I can't look far away, so I'm just constantly focused on the phone and her computer. Because if I look past the computer, my eyes start hurting.
Thanks, Taylor. Tostinos. That's what I think.
It's not Tostinos.
Hey,
Jesus.
Nicole. Hey,
Johnny,
Robert.
don't start that stuff. Don't get her.
Is that Johnny Taylor?
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Nicole. John Hightower. Basically a big brother of mine. One of many.
Yeah. So, really, Honey needs some bifocals. That's what Honey really needs.
Yeah, I do.
He really needs some bifocals. So, we're probably going to take him back so he can get some. So.
Put the glasses on. The clouds part and the sun starts shining. Yeah, you're right.
I told him he was going to put his glasses on and then look at me and think I'm ugly. He is so petty. He is so petty. Can you see me now?
You stupid.
I got my eyes watering good.
Yeah,
now.
Robbie, it slowly grows on you. I had to come to defeat, and it defeated me. I had to do it.
We all right. So, we are so excited to be back at the show, and we missed y'all. So, we had such a good time the last time that we thought we would do it again the same way. We thought we would tackle a couple of like relationship memes.
Yeah.
And just kind of, speak on those topics. So we
Not one show topic, because never. Even if we had one show topic, it never stayed on one topic.
It goes everywhere.
We might as well just do what we do and go with it.
Yeah, so as always, if you're new to our show, we are very interactive. We like to make sure y'all interact with us and answer questions and stuff like that and give us feedback, because that's what makes the show fun.
Yeah.
We can give our 2 cents, but we can do that.
Who gives a damn about
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
But we want to hear what y'all got to say, and I got some good topics, so let's keep it fun and keep it real and align with the word of God, like
as closely as
possible.
Oh, yeah. And I got an associate's degree from working.
Yes.
4 weeks.
He sure did. My baby got a degree. You better
I'm trying
get
to be
it.
in the screen.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just playing.
That's what I go through. Hey, Felicia.
How about fake people and the shady things they do? That comes from
we gonna tackle that. Yeah, you gotta go back and read that story. Craziness.
I can read it now, yeah.
That, when you do stuff like that, you have to like follow up, because like the woman that I read in there, and Heather can always tell her story, but like the woman I read in there, she took it like an heirloom to the place and wanted to get it separated.
It was a shop.
Mm-hmm. It was a jewelry store.
Mm-hmm.
And they were selling fake jewels.
Wow.
And so for this one, she was trying to say, oh, I didn't know it was fake. Hey, Virginia.
Well, I mean,
Melody and Delia said congrats.
Thank you. And
Jennifer.
Melody
Hey,
and
Jennifer.
and
Delia. Mm-hmm.
And Delia.
So,
but, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's real crazy.
So the lady was like, oh, I didn't know they were fake. I never would have gave them fake stuff. And you're like, yeah, right.
Come on.
So we're going to tackle that. So this one,
like I'm all up in the screen.
Because you are. Like that. Oh, yeah. I got to post. I got.
Hey.
We live. We got to post that video. I meant to post it today.
Funniest videos I've seen.
But I didn't have a chance to post it. So our first topic of the day, the first topic of the night is a husband sees his. And let me.
What you got on your lips?
I got Carmex on my lips. That's Carmex. Jesus. Look at yours.
It ain't
I just got a lot on there. Look, don't be calling out my glass on live.
That Crisco, old school Crisco.
My
Mama
lip
used to do that.
This part of my lip right here is numb. I can't feel hardly nothing.
It been plenty of days when Mama sent us out the house with Crisco on our face, so it was dry.
Maybe I need to put some on here because it be dry in the mud. it be burning. It be so dry, and I don't know it until it gets real bad.
That's what my lips just felt like coming out that wind. Yeah,
that wind was disrespectful.
Like I was in a sandstorm or something.
Hey, Jessica and Donzel. So, let me say that all of these memes that I find are off of Facebook friends. Mm-hmm. I know we did not create them. No, we're not taking credit for them.
No, we're not.
We're just using them for show topics. So, if you see it and it's yours, congratulations, you made the cut. So, anyway, stop looking at. He needs bifocals. So, a husband sees his wife wiped out their savings account of $20K to pay off her student loans. He demands that she returns the money by next month or the marriage is over. Who's wrong? The husband, the wife, neither, or both?
Okay, so we're gonna repeat that.
Just go ahead.
Okay, a husband's
Now you can't repeat it.
Wait a minute. A husband sees his wife wiped out her their saving account, $20K to pay her student loans. He demands that she return the money by next month or the marriage is over. Who was wrong? A, the husband, B, the wife, C, neither. Or D, both. And why? We need a why.
We need some whys.
We need a why.
For me, I personally think the wife was in the wrong.
Mm-hmm. Why?
I think she was in the wrong. Hey, Dave, I think she was wrong because she should have checked with him before she knocked out that $20K. We're not talking about $200.
$200, I'm still pissed. That's just what it is. $200, I got $200 saved up, so stuff is going smooth.
Yeah, all right. We're saving money right now. We're winning.
Going smooth.
We are definitely winning in the game. You are right about that. So that's why I think that she's wrong. I mean, like Heather said, where did the communication go? Why would they not discuss that? Oh, exactly. Mm-hmm. Like, was you sneaking? Like, but you can't sneak 20,000. I might be able to sneak 20 past him. I bought a bathroom scale the other day, and I didn't tell him.
She sure did. And I just walk in the bathroom like, wow, that's nice.
But it's a bathroom scale. I hid it in my car for a couple of days. And then there's a bathroom scale because he says I should not be weighing myself like I do.
She does it every day, 2-3 times
That's
a
not
day.
the point. Hey, Ebony.
That is the point. That's why I don't want you to weigh yourself every day.
Whatever. So
if y'all knew her in high school, we about had the same size thighs, and I squatted like 450, 500. Okay? She was solid, so muscle weighs heavier than fat. She still got big thighs.
I'm not solid, though. I'm solidly in the middle.
She has big strong thighs. So that's why I tell her she has a lot more thigh muscle is the biggest muscle in your body, I think.
So he's saying I shouldn't weigh myself like I should.
You shouldn't. Nobody should weigh themselves 3-4 times a day.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Kim.
So we got a comment.
Brian. Why is it not scrolling down? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Heather said, go ahead, can you see it? You can see it now. I got to check, right?
See the shade?
Go ahead.
Both first. She should have discussed with him. It's not $5, it's $20K. Then he is wrong for saying our marriage is off.
Yeah.
You work through your own together, but dang, man, $20K. You know what? I don't even think I'm okay.
We miss you too, Kim.
I'm gonna let you finish your comment.
No, go ahead.
So then Taylor said if she done it once without asking, she will do it again. Divorce her.
Taylor said nope. We done.
Kyle said careful.
Careful. I'm not sure what the careful was for.
Yeah.
Could be me weighing myself all the time. I'm not sure.
Can you explain that, Kyle? Please.
Julia said B or D. So B was the wife.
Who said no drinking on the job?
Oh, Jody Taylor. We always have our Sunday.
Yeah, it's just a little something. But I got to back up, though.
Yeah, he just do got like 2 drinks. Like, I don't know. Pastor said, when you trying to, are you coping? Are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm just
as
chilling.
long as you're just chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Dia said B or D. She should have talked it over with him.
What was B?
B was the wife's fault or
D,
both of their fault.
Okay.
She should have talked it over with him. It's both of their money, and she used it for her personal debt. I also feel he was wrong by giving her only a month, and the marriage is out. You know what? I'm going to have to agree with that because, like, if she was balling enough to have $20K in a month, then she would have had $20K to just pay off her student loans.
Right.
But on the flip side of it, where her mindset might have been, is let's say she might have been wanting to get their money together. You know what I mean? Because if you take $20K off of your credit, boom, in one whop, that's going to really boost your credit score.
Yeah.
But they could have been saving that money for a house, though, or whatever. So, but it's hard to know her motives behind it.
He said it said their money, their savings.
Karen.
So
Maybe some of it.
Let's
What if
say
he didn't even put in that much?
10 to 10. You know, it's their savings. You know, they married. Everything is there. I can't say this is like our cars.
Yeah.
This is my car.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it is my car.
It is his car.
But it's our car. You need it, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to say, I'm going to take your car. You can't just be like, I'm going to roll off on his car with his car today.
Right.
You know.
And then be gone with it.
Yeah, you got to communicate.
Let's see.
I got another comment from Felicia
ahead.
Wilson. Well, let me go back a little bit. I love being Keith Berryhill, Uncle Keith. I love being 100% and people being 100%.
And that's true. She should have been 100. She should have kept it all the way 100. Look, babe, I'm gonna pay this $20,000 now. That's gonna knock my credit up to a 7 or 8 or whatever. Yeah. That's gonna help us get that house.
The stories y'all be telling.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with that. You wanna go ahead and get your next one?
Taylor said no drinking on the job. Whatever. I don't know what's wrong with my finger.
Oh, she got more.
Mine must be a little rougher than mine.
Yeah, I hear that shade. Rub this rough finger over your head.
Yeah, pull some of that dry skin out.
The wife is a trickle down effect. She shouldn't have took it without him knowing. Makes me think how many other times she done something like that. The fact is the husband go ahead getting pissed and
you gotta speak up, babe.
Oh, okay. I guess my volume then went away. They took my volume box. Makes you think how many other times she's done something like that. The effect is the husband getting pissed. That ain't chump change. The wife ain't working on her own. This wife ain't working on her own. And that's true. That's not chump change.
No, it's not.
At all.
It's not. 20K is 20K.
She should have said something.
And if we got 20K that you just took on your own and just spent off your student loans, I couldn't trust you.
Yeah, I couldn't because you know what that makes you think of? It makes you think of those people who always are going on a whim. Buying a llama farm. You know what I'm saying?
In Indianapolis.
Yeah, buying stock in something stupid.
Hey, I just bought some waterfront property in
in Louisiana.
No, North Dakota. North Dakota.
Right. So you gotta be careful of people like that. Let's see. Jessica said D, which is both. That's what I was about to say. She should have discussed it with him. They need marriage counseling. Communication is lost.
Nah, they don't need. I think they passed marriage counseling. She's just sneaky, conniving. I mean, she snuck $20,000 out of a bank account.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna see this. I mean, and you can even take that deeper. She just called him a hoe.
Wow, that's
basically, I just took $20,000 of our money and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I mean, that might be taking a little far, but I mean that's like what it is. I just took $20,000, and what you gonna say?
Yeah,
you know that's
do something about it.
Yeah, that's deep. And
then he like, well, yeah, I am. I'm gonna divorce you if you don't have your money together.
And I'm gonna leave you with the house note
and the little raggedy kids.
And I'm putting my new fresh little boo thing in front of you every time I get.
Right. Kyle was saying bingo because I should be careful with weighing myself too much.
Told you. So Heather said there's so much more to that story, which
definitely
I think is true. Kyle said talking about her thigh. Yeah, them thighs is nice. Heather Wood said communication is the key. Felicia said, I'm going to need a receipt that is actually paid. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? She could have paid her little boo thing. You're like, he's a creditor.
This is my credit counseling services for $20,000. Okay.
Right.
Jessica said, yeah, she could have did that to boost her credit so they could have better. You never know what her motives were. Maybe she thought it would be a surprise to him to pay it out. Yeah, it was a surprise, all right.
You know what? From that comment, I mean, this could have been a plot too, because I'm about to make a lot of women mad. You know how conniving y'all are.
Here he goes.
So she could have been paying off her credit to leaving.
Ooh, and the plot thickens.
Yes. So there you go. You know, you're always supposed to make sure your affairs are in order before you bounce. That's what she just did. She paid that $20,000 so she can bounce and buy her own crib.
Ooh, Kim, tell us why. She said that's why I'm divorced. Did he take money or something and supposedly pay something off or blah, 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 or whatever? Give us a little bit more juice to that.
Okay, Felicia said, while that's coming in, Felicia said, that's
Yeah, we
already.
reckon.
Heather said, maybe he cheated on her, so her way of getting back and spending the money, like I said, much more to the story. That could be true. That
Yeah.
could be true.
I thought about that too,
But,
Stacey.
you know,
Uh-huh.
if I cheated on, I mean, I'm not.
God
but,
forbid, because then I'd have to cut him and then I'd be in jail.
If I cheated on you,
I have a great prison ministry, though.
The worst thing you can do to a man if he cheated on you is cheat on him back. That's the absolutely worst thing you can do. Cheat on him and be like, "Ooh, yeah, I did it, and it was good."
And that boggles my mind. You could have a man who would cheat on a woman for 15 years. She step out one time and his whole life is over. You got
different.
6 kids by 10 other women. And you mad because she went one time and got a little something on the side.
It's different. It's different.
Listen, that's deep. She beat him to it. Maybe she felt he was about to take it and he was too slow. Oh, what does the fisherman say? Oh, too slow. I can't remember.
Get it.
Kathy said she should have discussed it with her husband first.
Not me.
Yeah, like I said, then he'd be stabbed, then I'd be in jail, and then I'd have the Hagar prison ministry.
And you know what? On that note, just a short comment. We was in a store yesterday, and I'm telling women she beats on me, and they like, okay, have a nice day. I'm like, damn, can I get some sympathy or something? Can I get the 1-800 number, battered husband number or something?
He always want to act like he getting beat on, and women be like, all right, sir, have a good day.
Today I had one that was on my side.
Yeah, one did say she was on his side
but
for
she
him.
was kind of weird because she kept looking at me like.
Yeah, then I had to stab her. Let's see. Kim said, Kathy said, you better not cheat. You got the women riled up over that.
It was just an example. Just an example.
Do I have some lip gloss on? Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Am I good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait a minute. Oh, dang, we had that. Sorry.
Everyone saw that. Kim said, hey, James and Andrea and Shine and Marie. Let's see. Kim said he got a $20,000 Christmas bonus and I never saw a dime of it. He used it on, she said, WHOR. And then, that is grounds for dismissal.
Yeah.
Instant termination.
Yeah.
And I want half of your little funky 20,000 too.
20,000 and it don't come home. A paycheck and it don't come home. Maybe one paycheck it don't come home. What's going on? Next paycheck, third paycheck it ain't coming home. It's on and
it's
popping.
A problem.
It's on and popping.
Because I usually manage the bills.
Hold on, wait a minute. He got a $20,000. Where this dude work at?
I know. Are they hiring?
Yeah. They need a janitor or something. And I can wax.
That's a good one. Kathy said, was that a cuss word? Well, he done said like 2 or 3 at this point.
I did not.
You said the D word.
When?
A few minutes ago.
What'd I say?
Do we need to roll back the tape?
Roll back the tape, because I didn't say that.
I can't figure out how to do it during the middle of the show, but we gonna roll it back. Let's see what Felicia say.
Well, it's okay to divorce because money goes up and down all the time.
Is it okay to divorce over money?
It 20K, yeah, 20K is that. I mean, that's some serious money.
That was the principle, not necessarily
for the money. Yeah,
for the money.
Yeah, because she just hit him in his mouth. Said,
"Take that."
Yeah,
take that. That was my Puff Daddy impression. Take that. But yeah, that was more for like where in here?
What, this one?
Yeah. That was more for like principles, the principle of it all. Cause she took that money and then
Heather.
Look, Kathy, Heather on his feed, she got it.
Hey, ain't you gonna snitch on? I thought we was better than that.
He said 2 cuss words, and then Marie said, yeah, he cussed.
Marie.
That's Tiffany's mom. Hmm. That's Tiffany's mom.
Your cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Auntie. Don't tell on your nephew.
Money
like
in
that.
the jar. We saving.
Heather. I'm so disappointed.
You thought y'all was cooler than that.
Thought we was tired.
So So anyway, so that was a good one. So I think we can all agree that homegirl was wrong. Homeboy was wrong for giving her a month to pay it back, but maybe he was done with her anyway, so he gave her the shortest amount of time.
You know, I mean, maybe he had plans with. Maybe it was his, and you know, it could have been her. You know, like you said, somebody said mostly could have been hers, or mostly could have been his, but it was theirs. You know what I'm saying? And he probably like
Exactly.
one of them was saying we can do this with it and do that with it, and she just up and snatched it out from up under. You know, that's wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Andrea said,
Heather said, I watch my mouth and I'm like a sailor.
she said student loans are not giving that money back. Let me tell you, Sally Mae is like, no, man.
Sally Mae didn't get it. Lil Ray Ray got it.
So neither Sally nor Ray Ray are giving it back.
Yeah.
You can call that a quit.
What's up, Chris?
Let's see, B, she should have discussed it with her husband, but it should not be a divorce issue. Yeah, I think it's more of a trust issue at this point,
It's
though.
a trust. And she just took his manhood. She took his thing and just right up in there. Just in his own self.
Just saying. Yeah, we got a jug of water right here on standby.
For what?
Heather said you need some water. All right, so we're going to go on to our next topic. Let me see where it's at. All right, I tried to make this one fit as good as I could. All right, so this next topic says, if y'all notice, this is going to be a theme tonight. And so many people had something, again, this is just a meme that I got off of Facebook. So many people had something to say about me paying my husband's car off and paying all of my husband's credit cards. But when I posted how he upgraded my ring twice, people thought that was sweet. When he used to pay all of the bills by himself, again, that was cool. But because I am a woman, he shouldn't accept any of my money from me. We don't have any gender roles in our marriage. We take care of each other as a team. If he wanted that last $5 I had, he wouldn't even have to ask me for it. And that's why a lot of women can't find a good man. A good man, they want to take, but have nothing to give, but sex and headaches. My husband held us both down before I even had a bank account. So this ain't the first or last time that I'll be spoiling my husband.
What y'all think?
So what do y'all think about that? So basically, the wife is like, you know, she posted. What's wrong? You getting blurry?
Yeah, I keep looking everywhere.
The husband, basically, she took care of her husband. She paid his bills off.
Damn it, I can't see.
She paid off his credit cards. Oh, she paid off his car. She paid off his credit cards, and people was, you know, talking about her for it and downing her about it. You know, she was like, but when he did this stuff for me, bought my, you know, upgraded my ring, paid all the bills, oh, that's cool, and he's a good man and this and that, but now he's wrong, and he shouldn't be taking money from her, and basically saying that's why some women are single. And I feel like it goes right along the lines with the post. People be saying, he shouldn't ask you to pay half of the bills. Mm-hmm. If a man has you paying half of the bills, then he ain't no man, or something to that effect. What y'all think about that?
And I bet they single.
You think the women are single?
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, you got kids. You know, there's kids in relationships, most relationships. There's so much stuff that needs to be paid for in a relationship. You know, and it's not just one person. Not like you living single in your one-bedroom apartment where your money is your money. Mm-hmm. You know, you bringing in, let's say, maybe at an average probably, and I don't know about this, but I'm just guessing, 2 or 3 kids, you know, in a relationship. You got 2 vehicles. You got 2 car insurances. You got triple the light bill, you know, if you was on your own, you know, triple the water bill, then you got to get a bigger house. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So yeah, it's not, unless he's balling. If he's an NFL, NBA baseball player, yeah,
but he got you paying half the bills,
right? You know, then it's wrong.
Okay, buddy,
you know,
we got a problem.
But you know, people got average jobs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Working week to week. You know, so I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, and you know, if I'm running a little low on money, I hate being like, babe, let me get.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I'm about to be all up in your pockets when I don't get paid. He was getting paid every week at his old job. I was getting paid every other week. So I'm about to be all up in your pocket. So I'm not going to trip if I got to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it was like when I was single by myself, paying all the bills by myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And didn't really have that extra like that. So we're going to, If I'm broke, then we both broke. Basically, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't understand how couples can you know, watch the other person basically struggle
Yeah.
to pay their bill. So, you know, if I pay this bill, is, you know what I'm saying? That bothers me if I know that if I'm telling you, babe, if I could put all my check towards these credit cards this week, and I need to put my checks towards the credit cards so I can wipe them out clean and I ain't got to worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, you know, in essence, that's going to benefit both of us. So it shouldn't be a problem for you to carry the household for 2 weeks or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or during that time, but
Now Heather said it's no one's business but theirs. People hate because they are jealous.
very true. That's the same thing that
Sure enough.
Julia said, like Genuine said, it ain't none of your friends' business. And then Andrea said, always talk about your moves, or probably like, don't be always talking about your moves. You know, it ain't nobody's business
And
that
I
you
hate
paid
when
it
people
off.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, just day to day. You know, I don't flow like that, but you know,
Philip, you
I
had
guess
some
I
more.
do. Yeah, I know. I know. Felicia Wilson said, "Kudos for her." She said, "Husband, not boyfriend. Good for her. You spoil me, I spoil you." There you go.
Felicia was who we seen out. She was out to dinner the other day when we was out to dinner. And I was
Oh,
like, oh, there's my friend over there.
yeah.
Felicia, yeah. We ate good, too.
She was at the whatchamacallit, wasn't she?
What?
I remember you saying her name was Felicia.
I think at the toy drive.
Christmas, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Heather said, it's not his or hers, it's theirs, and it's what they choose to do. I don't understand that. Our money goes together, and we may
mix our
our stuff together. It's a marriage. True.
Exactly.
And I don't. For me, if I don't, it bothers me to ask her for money because it's my ego. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like if you knew me when I was younger, I was supposed to have been retired from the NFL right now. So you know my little,
his ego,
just a little bit.
Which to me is like.
But I do. If I need it, I ask.
But he'll go out and grind and get it though before he asks, which drives me crazy because sometimes I'm like, dude, just be at home. I could eat some oodles and noodles until payday, but can you just be home, like for real?
But I'm like, shit. I got a chance.
There's another one.
That
was a good one.
But if I can go get it, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
And that's what I told you from the get go. I'm gonna go get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And he does. I mean, you know, I try to take in as many clients as I can. And they are coming in consistent. He hates that. See, let me tell y'all, this is a side note. This is a debate that we have. So he will go and, let me take this off for a minute. He will go and do Uber or something. Be out all night, Saturday, Friday, out all night. But let me sit until 10 o'clock and work on a client's book. And he's, why you ain't came to bed?
Because look, I work in Lafayette and I gotta be there at 6, so I gotta be up by no later than 3:30 and out the door by 4. You understand my
That's my stomach
was
growling. My stomach growling. Man, let me tell y'all, it was one of those. It was early on after I had my surgery, right? And I was on straight liquids. I mean, like, if I had potato soup, I barely had potato soup. Like, that was as chunky as I could be. I was so hungry, y'all.
Is that the one you made the bed rattle?
My stomach growled so loud and so hard, I scared myself. But neither one of us knew what was going on. I was like, oh my God, is it a train?
It was loud. I heard like it was mine. I thought it was mine. I'm like, no, I'm not that hungry.
I was starving, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I should be like a size 2, but somehow I still found a way to keep this weight on me. Anyway.
Felicia said, yeah, most men don't want to ask for much anyway. I think it's something like that man wearing the pants.
Yeah.
No, to me, it's not about a control thing. It's about, to me, for me, I can't speak for all men. You know, and some weeks I don't go out after work and make money, you know, but you know, and that's when that's when stuff gets to where it'd be like, babe, I need to, and it'd be like the night before payday or something, you know.
Which is dumb. It drives me crazy. And then here's the problem too, because I was a single mom. Y'all gotta tell me if I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. I was a single mom for so long that I could make it work. I would take $10 to the grocery store and tell me if I'm lying. $10 to the grocery store and come back with a week's worth of food.
Yeah.
Because I know how to work $1. So
now, I
stay
can
home.
make it off. I can make it off of oodles and noodles.
He don't shop like I shop. I will work $1. You hear me?
I can make it off of there, but my thing is I want y'all to be, you know, because I live off bologna and hot dogs for like a month.
As long as they beef hot dogs, we good.
So it'd be like I want y'all to have, you know, whatever we need.
Yeah.
You know, not the toilet paper to scratch your butt. You know, at least get some mediocre toilet paper.
Hold on, let me read a couple. Kathy says it sounds like they take care of each other, so I don't see anything wrong with it. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's probably why they work so well and why they gonna have stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why he can't upgrade her ring twice, because they working together.
And it probably wasn't just his money.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably
She was putting a little something in. She just said, you know, she wasn't all the way there. She said he was paying stuff when they didn't have a bank. She didn't have a bank account. You know what I'm saying? That was a topic that we had talked about online one time about credit and stuff like that. Would you date somebody? And this is a good topic for another day, maybe. Would you date somebody with bad credit? Would you go into the relationship knowing that they had bad credit? But this is a situation where it sounds like maybe she was in that position and he was like, I'm going to hold you down. Mm-hmm. And then you turn around and you take care of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, Andrea said it's her husband, not her boyfriend. That's their money together. Exactly. Kathy said what works good for one relationship might not work for someone else. Do y'all and let the other couples do them. That's true, too. That's a good one. And then Angel said both persons in a relationship need to feel a sense of responsibility to help each other on everything. When you with someone, it is not you or me. It is us against the world. I hold you up and I expect for you to do the same. Exactly.
That's my homeboy Angel.
Yeah. Good man.
He's a trip.
But I don't know where we get this whole fantasy. And Facebook, let me tell y'all, memes will have you single. Memes will keep you single. There's memes about like paying a half. You know what I mean? There's memes about like if he ain't doing this or that or balling, or if you still have to work, he ain't the man for you, sis. And she be as single as a dollar bill.
And you know what? Them are the same people that got little Pookie on the couch with spaghetti stains on his shirt and stretched out socks playing the PlayStation before they kids. You know.
I want you to stop leaning back in the chair.
I wasn't leaning back.
Okay.
I was leaning forward.
We're leaning forward.
Okay. You know, that's the same ones who got that situation. You know,
yep.
Babe, I'm gonna need your car today. For what?
Exactly.
I'm going to look for a job.
He ain't gonna look for no job.
So, you know, them the same ones sound like them.
Like baby boy, he used to drop her off at work. Scroll up, let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute, Keith got some stuff.
Uncle Keith said marriage is like boiling potatoes. The longer they boil, the smoother it gets.
That's old school wisdom for you.
That's old school right there. And I never thought of it as potatoes.
Let's see. That is a good one. Thinking about the food at the restaurant the other day. It was so good. That's why my stomach was growling. I ate, boy. Let me tell y'all, Valentine's Day, we went to Formosa. That's our dip out spot.
Yeah.
I had like a whole plate of like crab legs because that was like the softest, bestest thing.
She had crab meat everywhere.
Everywhere.
Once we got the crab legs.
Man, because y'all cousins was up in there like, y'all, they ain't never had crab legs before.
They was waiting in line for them crab legs.
Because they being fancy or something. What she say? You gonna read it?
Is that Heather? Mm-hmm. Heather said men are dramatic. Hey, watch it. Men are dramatic.
Yeah, they are.
Somebody asked for your 2 cents.
Keep reading.
Like they're the only ones that do this that way. That do this and that. Pull your big boy pants up, like what?
Something about you because you don't want to ask for nothing.
I don't want to ask for nothing. For nothing. If I ask, I really need it.
Something one thing we don't do is we don't share a bank account necessarily, which not because we just choose not to. It's just because we've been too lazy to go to the bank and
And
merge
sit
them
in there for
together.
an hour.
Yeah, and merge it together. But I mean, if we did, then maybe he'd feel a little better about it that way. Maybe.
No.
Okay. Yes, girl. We single moms know how to make it. We will make it out. We will take $5 and make it for a whole week with gas, food, and lunch money for the kids.
I mean, I know how to make it off of no money.
I shop better than he does.
I ain't the one that need Miracle Whip.
There are a few things that should be name brand. Cheese and Miracle Whip. Cheese and Miracle Whip. Because y'all know, y'all get that old cheap cheese and it won't melt for nothing. It could be an atomic bomb.
It don't matter.
And it ain't melting.
Now, I won't get the 99-cent, what's that?
Great value?
No, it's something else now.
I can't even do it.
Yeah, that's the cheese I won't get. I would get the, like, sorry, Kroger. I would get the Kroger brand cheese, but I'm not doing that. I'm not getting nothing. I ain't even getting flour. I'm not doing it.
Like, what does that come? Is that like the bottom of the barrel? Like they just shake it like, oh shoot, we got some extra flour.
Yeah, that's
what they sweep up off the floor.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the stuff they scrape off the machines. And that'll make a pack.
No offense to anybody who buys it, because I'd have had to buy it too. I would buy the shredded cheese in a heartbeat, but I would not buy the like single cheese. And then I gotta hear the kids mouth the whole time. Oh my God, this cheese don't melt.
See, my mom been like,
I mean,
eat it or don't eat.
That's what we was at that point for a while, but still, I guess they felt like we didn't mature past cheese. Like, we need something that's at least gonna melt.
Okay, where are we at?
Well, single moms know how to make it. Go down to the next one. Hey, Foster.
Hey, Foster. Heather said, I love you. It's probably to her because you've been ratting on me all night. I don't know. I like Kroger cheese. I do.
The Kroger cheese ain't bad.
I can do Kroger cheese, but I can't do the psst.
I can't do the one either. Because here's the thing. They got name brand cheese. They got Kroger cheese. And then they got cheese.
That's like...
It's like a brand of Kroger's. Because it's only at Kroger's.
Yeah.
So tell me, Kroger's, what makes that cheese even cheaper than the cheese that got your name on it?
Now, I'm going to tell you one reason I can't get that brand.
Why?
Because I worked at Kroger for 10 years.
Yes, he did.
And I used to ask that question. Where does this psst come from? Nobody knew. They know where Kroger come from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that come from Kroger. Oh, okay. Where does psst come from? I don't know.
And I don't want to eat nothing that we don't know where it came from. Hey, Sharenta and them. I miss some names.
Heather like Hellman's. That's the real mayonnaise.
That's real mayonnaise. We're Miracle Whip kind of people.
I can only do... I can do some real mayonnaise sometime. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I'm Miracle Whip. I had some potato salad one time. Made with real mayonnaise. Mm-hmm. And pickles.
Y'all in this... I got me rolling. I'm telling y'all, that cheese ain't right.
Ain't nothing right. I can't.
They got a whole
brand.
Bread. They got like the bread and
bread, flour, sugar. I don't know if they got vegetables, but yeah, I just can't. I just can't do it.
That I can't. I'm telling y'all, that's some. All right, so here's our last one for the night.
What time is it?
It's 8:01. So we started about 8:15. So this is our last one for the night. Which, if you said, like I said, we had a theme for the night. Some Hellmann's and some truffle hot sauce. What's truffle hot sauce?
Truffle hot sauce.
You gotta hit us to that. I don't know what that is. But let me tell y'all, I am not a hot person, but after the surgery, she's a baby. Man, I've been eating hot fries.
Smells like a baby.
That is so weird. He said I smell like a baby. It's like rubber. It's so like bad rubber? Too. Truffle, probably the truffle hot sauce. I ain't never had none.
Yeah, she smells like a baby.
I do not smell like a baby.
She smells like a baby.
All right, so here is our last one for the night. You guys can see it. So hopefully by next week we will have Stacy up on with the fancy graphics, so then y'all can see what he has on his live feed as well.
Yeah,
we're gonna upgrade my boo. Anyway, can a
woman?
No,
I'm gonna do it myself.
Well, do it yourself then. Can a woman drive a man into the arms of another woman? So you said I told y'all I had a theme. So we got woman stealing 20K from her man's bank account. We got the woman who's paying her man's bills, and then we got the flip side of that for the woman like I ain't paying no man's bills, and now we got can a woman drive a man into another woman's arms? Go ahead.
She said Psh is like rubber.
Yes, it is.
And yes, hot sauce. I put that
on everything.
I put that shit on everything. I'll pay for that dollar. Hot sauce is yeah.
Only time I want to eat hot sauce is in Hamburger Helper, chitlins, and sometimes noodles.
I got some ghost powder.
Nobody eating that.
I see because everybody want to put it on there. You can't put ghost powder on heavy. You got a couple of sprinkles. Mm-hmm. When you see the red color, just stop. That's all you gotta do. When you see the red, just stop. That's like 2 or 3 sprinkles, granules of ghost pepper powder. Stop. But y'all might think it sounds weird, but I like to put shredded cheese and ghost pepper powder in my clam chowder.
You about to fall out. Oh Lord, we done lost him, y'all.
I'm back.
I think we need to give Mr. Majors a moment to himself.
No, I don't got no clam chowder. Y'all, you might see me licking a can on clam chowder.
I tried some, but it was all right.
Now
I don't think I was in the mood to eat it because just my job it was too much.
They make it different than they used to in the can, now, because it's like a shit ton of milk now. So, but yeah.
All right. So
what's up, Eric?
This one is can a woman drive a man into the arms of another woman? Do you say yes, she can if she nags a lot? He realizes she is not the one for him. Mr. Majors, you want to speak on that?
Been there, done that.
Not me. I don't nag.
Oh my!
I gently persuade.
She can vouch for this. We don't speak her name. It's like Voldemort on Harry Potter.
That's what we call her.
Voldemort. That's.
We hadn't spoke her name in so long, I almost forgot what it was.
I did forget for a minute. It's either Voldemort or your mother talking to my daughters. But yeah, and it's women. Y'all need to listen to men. That's what I'm gonna be.
Y'all head schoolers, baby.
Y'all need to listen to the man. If he's telling you he wants it this way or that way, when you ask, how do you want it? And he says, I want it this way. Don't give it to him another way, because
that's not what he asked for.
That's not what he asked for. Like in the early relationship, if you say, we just effing buddies, that's what you are. Don't come over with no meals or pop up in his house when he get home and in there and cooking. Don't do it. He just said we are just you are not going to change his mind. Mm-hmm. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Mm-hmm. If he say he like macaroni and cheese with a pound of cheese in it and 2 pounds of butter, give him a pound of cheese and 2 pounds of butter.
Sometimes I cut his stuff off because it's too much.
What?
I need you to survive. He would take a whole block of cheese if you wanted it. Macaroni and cheese. He's such a fat boy. Look at him. But you're telling the truth. Look, now he hungry, and I wasn't cooking nothing tonight.
After I done went to the store.
Yeah, you did go to the store.
I went to the store for 10 minutes and came home with like 4 bags.
How much you spend?
$42.
I would have came back and spent 10.
I was trying to get back in time for the show. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't. I got like 6 packs of chicken, some hamburger, some cheese, some Kraft cheese.
Ooh.
That she's too bougie to eat Kroger cheese because they had it for 99 cents. But the people already then emptied the shelf. I mean, it wasn't no Kroger cheese in there.
Damn.
It was.
You would ask the person to go in the back.
No, I'm a big guy. Mm-hmm. So most big guys can't bend down and look at the bottom in the back of the shelf. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at the back of the shelf.
Who was enticing my man with their macaroni and cheese?
Who making?
Oh, that's Heather. Okay, that's fine. I'm just playing.
Really?
Look.
Tell me about it.
You gonna do her like I did you when I was looking for him. If y'all wasn't at the beginning of the show, I can't eat good stuff right now. And he would be eating something. Today we went to BW3's and I couldn't eat the skin on the chicken. So I'm like, eat it slow, babe. Eat it slow. Let me watch you.
Yeah, Heather. I cussed again. I knew I couldn't avoid that one.
Let me see if somebody said no, but she can make it tempting. But God gave everyone choice. It's up to him to put his one foot before the other. Very true. I don't.
But a woman can drive her man into another woman's arms. It's possible. It's possible.
You think I could drive you into somebody else's arms?
No, you couldn't.
Oh.
But
I wouldn't try.
I mean, trust me. There's women that done it, and men that are really good men, and women just nag and itch and
You're right, Kathy.
And complain and do everything under the sun to tell this man he ain't it,
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
But on the opposite side, the female has to be around to push him into another woman's arms.
Yeah. Somebody's in his ear long before you do something. You know what? And that's why when men complain about their woman, if a man is complaining about his woman all the time, maybe he's trying to get you to be a side piece or something, convince you of why everything is so bad, right?
Yeah, that's how the game go.
I don't really necessarily believe what they say. Like, when me and him used to talk with his friends, he'd be like, oh, she was so horrible, even after they had broke up. Oh, she was so horrible, this and that and this and that. I know that there are two sides to every story.
Heather, you got to stop talking dirty.
I tell Steve, if I'm being a B, let me know. I get into a lot of pain sometimes, and it's not fun for anyone. Just tell me. I think it's. Oh, you're talking about the creamy and bubbly?
Yes.
Just tell me. I think that's just when people quit communicating. That's so true.
And she's talking about the macaroni.
She's talking about macaroni. That's what's got him all worked up. Is her macaroni and cheese, and we'll beat him for that later. But
really,
getting all worked up over it. I don't feel like making the macaroni and cheese, so you can definitely go over there and get you some. Maybe it's good. Maybe she's a really good macaroni.
Let's have a macaroni and cheese cook-off.
Remember we went to the Mac Fest?
Yeah, that was garbage.
That was last year. It was not good.
That was year before.
Year before last?
Yeah.
Yeah, our good friend gave us some tickets. Oh, before we got married.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was a macaroni and cheese cook-off, and they was doing too much to macaroni. They had cracklings on top. Candy fried green beans. I mean, they didn't really have it, but they was just doing too much to macaroni. And didn't put cheese, like they forgot to put cheese in it.
Yeah.
It was some dry ass. We gonna make us a macaroni and cheese cook-off. Who got the cheesiest? Who got the spiciest? Who got the...
Yes, let's have our own mac and cheese fest, Heather said. Heather also too, like, like back to her comment.
I'm gonna put a bowl on the apron. And you like, put it in the bowl.
Just dump it right here.
And it's gonna rotate.
Oh my God. So like Heather was saying with her and her husband, she tells him, she talks, they communicate about the fact that she's not doing well or feeling well and give each other some space or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The men got to be understanding too. Like, the woman can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? We are not y'all maids and y'all mamas and, y'all free prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? No, we're just not that. You know what I mean? We can't do everything all the time. It's not going to always be the way you want it to be. So that's why I always try to get both sides of the story. Even when you complained about Voldemort, I was like, it's two sides to every story. Mm-hmm. It's three sides to every story. His, hers, and the truth. And I'm never going to get the truth listening just to his side. Because it's always going to be from his own perspective.
But you didn't see.
But I've seen firsthand.
Yeah.
I've seen firsthand some of those things. So, anyway. All right. You all right, Nina? Nina's watching. Hey, Nina.
Hey, Nina. Hey, Nina. We grew up with Nina.
Oh my God, you sounded just like that, man.
Well, I couldn't see. It's too far from my glasses. Then I had to let my eyes adjust for a second. Then so
Yeah.
leave me alone, bully.
We have enjoyed being back. I think it is time to go. My live feed is dwindling. It's after 8:00. People are gonna be ready to get to doing what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got homework to do. I feel behind in school, so I wish I could post and be like, "Oh my God, I just got an A in class."
You got 2 assignments to do.
I do, don't I? Oh my God.
I'm just joking.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna be up at 2:00 in the morning trying to do my homework.
I'm going to bed.
You are killing me with those glasses. Get some progressive lenses. Exactly.
What's progressive lenses?
Whatchamacallit?
Bifocals?
Yeah. Good night, Felicia. Thanks for joining us. We are happy that you joined us and participated.
Everybody joined us.
We are.
Lovely show.
It was. It's a good show to be back. And so next week we will be back around 7-ish. Because we're Negro people. And so we're on Negro time.
Negro. Shut up.
Hey, oh, thank you, Nina. She said we look so cute.
Thank you.
Thanks. And so, what, because my lip curl?
She grew up on Carrollton.
Oh, okay.
She grew up on Carrollton, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just,
You have a crush on Nina or something?
Nah. Like, she had an older brother.
This is the after hours juicy information.
No, ain't no juicy. Like, her brothers matched up with my brothers. Me and her matched up because we were youngest. Mm-hmm. So that's all.
Okay. Nina, he have a little crush on you. His little cheeks are getting red. It's okay. You can tell me, girl. It's okay. Look at it. Look at his face.
No, we did not. I think she's we run into each other.
You missed it.
In a couple of
the show? Yeah, we'll be on replay. We come on at about 7:15 usually every day. Every Sunday.
7:10. It ain't that bad.
About 7:10, 7:15 on Sundays. So
she always asks me.
His face is red. You see him, Heather, he's a little nervous.
We ran into I can't remember what's her name. We ran into an old friend of mine at the store. Right, which I told you she was Jerry's girlfriend when we were younger. But
Kool-Aid he's drinking. Go ahead.
And she was like, "Oh, you got a crush on her. She had you speechless." No, I was just shocked to see her.
Nina said, "No, you're like sister and brother."
Thank you. We live next door to each other like once or twice, because both of us we moved
I'm just teasing him, Nina.
We lived in one double, and then we moved across the street, and then they moved down the street.
Is that the one that you was your best friend or something growing up, or was that somebody else?
Nah, we wasn't best friends. We wasn't best friends. I think she's a little older than me.
Oh, okay.
But that was a girl named Frederica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we wasn't really best friends. We just
we're cool.
It was Carrollton. You know how Carrollton was.
I'm just teasing him, Nina. Look, I just like to get him all flustered.
I'm about to bite her.
I just like to get him all flustered and worked up. Anyway, if I'm supposed to be cooking this man something, let's see. Stacey was a good kid. Red was the bad one. I think it's still that way. Nina, I don't think much has changed. We're just about at the point to where we don't say his name out loud either.
Don't get me started. We're going to run this show long.
Oh, Lord.
Scoot over for a second. Now.
Oh, Lord.
Now, she mentioned my brother, Red.
I'm going to get more wine.
And I'm going to tell you, this dude, my brother, I love him to death. I still love him to death. But if y'all look at my wedding pictures, look at our wedding pictures. I didn't find out he caught our wedding behind the scenes was a disaster.
Oh my God!
And it just wasn't, and it was just behind the scenes from our perspective. I mean, the wedding is basically a show. Y'all seen the result of it, but behind the scenes, our wedding was supposed to start at 2, right? Mm-hmm. At 1:30 or 1:20, 1:15. I'm gonna say 1:15. I was on the circle setting up stuff. So I
Still.
had to rush to the hotel, get showered. All my groomsmen are there. They dressed looking good and everything. So I'd go in, jump in the shower, get out, and I just scan across the room like, I said, "Where's Red at? We ain't seen him." I'm like, all right, so I'm getting dressed. They helping me get dressed, putting on my tie and everything. So I called him. He didn't answer. So I hung up. He called back. And he was like, I said, "Where you at?" "I ain't going to be able to make it."
$200 for the tux, y'all.
"What?" I said, "What's going on?" "I got stranded."
$200 for the tux that he paid for the day before.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put our business out, but I got to get this off my chest.
Let him get it off, y'all.
So I was like, "Why didn't you call earlier?" So I just hung up the phone. I ain't heard.
I think he said some choice words and then he hung up because Janae was in the room. She said she had never heard.
Yeah, so,
Such
I got
before.
a text like "Happy Birthday," "Merry Christmas." That's it. And I think something like that, you need to explain what happened. I asked his son, he was like, "Unc, it was some BS." And I was like, "For real, what happened?" He was like, "It was some BS. He didn't even want to tell me." So I'm a little bitter. I'm still a little bitter, and I still ain't heard his voice. I ain't seen his phone call yet. Since June 23rd last year, 2018. So yeah, I'm a little bitter, pissed, whatever you want to say with him.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point I was ready to just go knock on his door and just be like, "Let's have it out right here in your driveway." You know what I'm saying?
I'm coming to your house and
I'm gonna come
you.
to your house and we gonna get it in. So I'm still a little pissed, and I hope you watching because I want you to know I am really pissed.
He's more hurt than pissed.
I'm more hurt. I was pissed because on site it was gonna be ugly.
If he'd have came,
it was gonna be it was gonna be real ugly.
Justin, hey, yeah, it was gonna be real ugly. Hey, Nina, before I forget, go to Stacy's page, go to his photos, and if you go to his photos in the albums, it says the Major's wedding. It says Major's wedding, and it has all of our wedding pictures right there. I was trying to tag you to it, but we're not friends. So
if you go, it's in the Major's wedding, the album. What's up, Justin?
The album, you'll see it there. So
yeah, that's
part
of my
Heather
anger.
missed it too. Heather missed the wedding.
Oh, she did.
She did. We got to do something because I put a lot of work into it, and then I felt like the wedding on the circle was beautiful. The reception I was not happy about.
Me neither. But the after party.
The after party. We was so drunk we didn't know what was going on anyway, so who cared?
My cousin
it was 5
Larry,
people there, but we had a ball.
He gave us, it was like 12.
It was 12 people there. Okay.
But he made us drink. He said, "Y'all ain't drinking nothing else tonight but this moonshine." He gave us a half gallon of moonshine. And wouldn't let us drink nothing else. He wouldn't let me mix it, nothing.
Straight moonshine.
So I'm about to incriminate ourselves. We drove back to the hotel. I forgot we stopped at White Castle. We probably woke up downtown on the same. I don't know if I fell asleep at the same stop like 3 times or circled the block 3 times.
It was bad. We should not have drove home.
When I pulled into the hotel and I didn't realize it till the next morning, I was in a parking slot and out of a parking slot. In the exit.
I got lost in the stairwell at one point. Then it was crazy. Do you hear me? I got lost in the stairwell at a certain point, and
it was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
I was thinking about that story the other day for some reason, and so I get lost in the stairwell, and I ended up back in the lobby because I done came all the way up and then all the way down. And I come out and I come back into the lobby because somehow I made it outside. And the lady was like, "What are you doing here?"
No, tell me about the dudes.
So I'm So Stacy goes to the bathroom. And I caught myself walking up the stairs because I was scared of the elevator. It was a real small elevator. So
And it was creepy.
it was
a
creepy. So
elevator.
I'm claustrophobic. It was just too much to handle. So I go up the stairs and somehow I get lost. So I go back down the wrong set of stairs. And so I end up by the laundry room and an exit door. And so I leave out the exit door and I'm walking, and then this guy pulls up in the car and he's making conversation and it's creeping me out because he was just too much. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much conversation. So this and that. And so then there was a whole group of guys who had just been watching this soccer. What was it, a soccer tournament? And they sitting at the door and like, hey, and they dancing at the door. But I felt safer with them, with the drunk soccer guys, than I did with this one guy asking me all these questions. And so finally the lady lets us all in and she's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I don't know. I got lost. Blah, blah, blah. And the guy peeks his head out. He was like, give her a key to room 333. Send her upstairs. He had enough of our shenanigans that day.
and I'm real quick, I'm gonna give you the count my side of what happened at the same time. The guy that said just give her a key. When I got to the hotel, I said I need a key to my room. He was like, no, I said I need a parking pass. He said, well, you need to be a guest at this hotel. I said, I am a guest. I'm a groom's in the wedding, and we got 2 rooms, so I need the key to my room. So he gives me like this little smart, and I'm like, dude, I'm running late. I was about to get at him. Then my buddy Damien, he was like, Stace, calm down. He said, can you just get him room to the give him the key to the room? So okay, that was the same dude that said, just give her a key. He probably didn't want to put up with me.
Well, I had a good rapport with the guy. Me and the guy had already had good conversation. They had built it up. And he knew what I was there for. He knew I was the bride. But they also knew by the time when we came back, we was drunk in the mud. And he was just like, just give her a room.
Okay, so from the lobby, we standing at the desk. So I said, babe, I'm going to go use the bathroom. The bathroom was like 10 feet away on the first floor. She thought I went somewhere else. So I'm in the bathroom. So I come back out. I'm like, dang, where'd she go? So I went up to the hotel room. I went up to the room.
In the
she
garage.
wasn't there. I knocked on both doors. She wasn't there. So
Amy.
I went back downstairs. I'm like, dang, where's she at? So I went back upstairs, make sure she didn't go in the room when I was coming back down. So I went back downstairs. She wasn't there. So I went back up and I checked both rooms again. She wasn't there. So I went down another set. Was it another elevator?
You went down the main steps and we met in the stairwell.
Yeah, I went down the steps and I looked down and she was down there. She looked up.
I don't know.
I'm like, where you was? But yeah,
hey,
it was crazy.
It was crazy. Then you think you about to get some on the wedding night because that's what they put in your mind. I go in the bathroom just to probably get my whole life together, and I come back out. He was out like a light. You hear me? He was not
out like a light.
Snoring and everything. I was like, thank God.
13 hours till I land. I was up like a. Yeah.
But I didn't feel like doing nothing with him. So I was like, thank God he's asleep. Anyway.
But we knocked that whole half gallon of moonshine though.
Yeah, we did. We had a good time with that. We're gonna redo our reception.
We do want to have a party.
And we want y'all to come. You know what I'm saying?
Make plans. It's June. What it be? June 24th.
June 23rd, but
it's June 23rd. But that weekend,
we got to get planned. That's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna get some plans together and let y'all know. And we want y'all to come because I plan on having some more moonshine, but I do not plan on driving.
Not at all. We Ubering if we have to.
Yes.
Get over that, but you should call him and make sure he's okay.
I'm not calling
Y'all
him.
still brothers. The good thing is you got married.
He's okay.
He
talks to man. He talks to man, so he's okay.
And he still cut hair and hang with his friends and stuff. We hear about it. He's fine.
I think he just it's on his behalf to be like, little bro, I'm sorry. You so and so happened and this and that. So in that way, I kind of believe my nephew because if you don't want to explain what happened, it was some BS. Definitely.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's just me.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of a little hurt over it.
He's still a little butt sore.
I'm hurt because when I look at the pictures, I see me and whoever don't know, my oldest brother's family name for him is Man.
That's his nickname.
Me, Man, my little brother, Jason, no red.
Yeah.
No red.
We still even got his little thing that we had made. Where look at that. Oh, that's a message. We'll check that out. But yeah. So anyway, and then my brother came. He was there. He was in his little army. Army fatigue.
He was red
his suit.
Yeah, he was in his blues.
Yeah.
That's what they call blues. His fatigues are camouflage.
Camouflage, yeah. He was looking real good too. And I was totally surprised. The only sad part about that part is that, like, you know, a lot of times you get those cool surprise videos where the person comes home from the army and you didn't know that they were going to be at this particular event or come home. And so you get these good reunion videos, but we couldn't have a good reunion video because the way that the wedding was set up, it was in the car. And so I was either going to ruin my surprise of me coming out of the car as a bride, you know what I'm saying? Or I just had to hug him later. So I chose to hug him later so I can still have my moment to come walk down the aisle the right way I wanted to do it. So
it was still nice. It was still a wonderful wedding. But behind the scenes was crazy.
I was ready to, when we got on the highway to go to the honeymoon, I was done. I was over. I was mad. Until
we reached like McDonald's. I don't know where it was. We just slept in the parking lot.
Yeah. But my feelings was hurt because I put so much work into some of the small details that just went by the wayside. I'm not even going to talk about it. Anyway, we want to thank y'all for joining us this week on our show, called Speak On It.
Because she got to get in the kitchen and make me some meat.
Well, we like to keep it fun, keep it real, and keep it aligned with the Word of God. I am Miss Nikila.
And I'm Mr. Majors.
And we hope that you guys join us next week around 7-ish.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time, probably about 7:10, and join us for our show.
You know what?
What, baby?
The last 6-7 weeks of work, I haven't been late.
Good. So we should be able to come here on time.
Nah.
But we still don't, never.
It ain't gonna happen.
All right, y'all join us next week. Same bad channel. What is it? Same bad time, same bad channel?
I don't know if you can use that. I don't want to get sued.
Okay, well, same Speak On It time, same Speak On It channel.
And it's in my name. It ain't in my mama name.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.